Hello, hello, how are you? I'm sorry. If you're a British parent watching this, which I hope some of you are, I just accidentally quoted the opening theme song of a CBeebies children's program called Something Special. Oh dear. Right. Okay. How are you? It's nice to see you. Right. Okay. So we're over by the cow cooker. This area here is turning out to be a big bag of sucky fail at the moment. Spent quite a bit of time changing this so that the cows now take a nice gentle staircase. It goes round here, all the way up here, and they drop down into here and wait to grow up and die. Yeah, firstly, even doing the sign and stare trick, I've got some of the baby cows are still drowning on the way through, which boggles the mind. Secondly, even with a too wide space here, as you can see, when they grow up, some of them glitch into the walls. All three of these had actually glitched into the walls. Over here, in fact, where this one still is. And then the lava killer worked beautifully. I think I took the beef out. Yeah, I did. 18 cooked steak there. And it worked beautifully. Except it didn't catch these guys who were in the wall. These two actually kind of popped back into the space afterwards. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to rethink this a little bit. I'm probably going to go with a suggestion by my good friend from Hypermine, Albanakers, and keep the babies in a holding cell underground until they're ready to grow up, and then I'll drop them into, so I can have quite a big holding cell-ish, and then drop them into the cooker, let them come up after they've died, after they've grown up, after they've died. So yeah, that's one thing. Chicken farm. So the fence doesn't work. The chickens phase through the fence, even if they're already grown up. And the cats can attack them through the fence. This, although initially promising using the cobblestone walls, they can still get out. The chickens can still escape. Again, another thing that just boggles the mind. And I've not seen a cat kill one through the wall. However, I have seen several cats in there. So unless they are kind of... I can't make that without sprinting. So unless they're kind of sprint jumping in here, then they're spawning on the soul sand. I mean, maybe they're doing that. But, I mean, I don't know. Slip suggested I build a chicken cube, and the chicken cube is awesome from his world. But I really wanted something that, with the dirt there, and, I just thought that would be really cool. Like a little chicken coop thingy, I don't know, chicken paddock. But, yeah, that is not working yet either. So, screw that nonsense. We're going to go and do something else. I am going to go and I'm going to take some of this stuff away, leave some of that. I'm going to need plenty of redstone. I'm going to go make some non-sticky pistons and the standard metric butt ton of hoppers that every project seems to use these days. Or repeaters, I'll have you. Some of those. Yeah, so we're going to go and do some work over in the Nether. Actually, before we go to the Nether, here's something we need to address. Yeah, we're in the latest snapshot, 13.17 And zombies that are being damaged can now spawn friends. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, look, 3 of them. Yeah, so they can spawn friends now, and they just appear out of thin air, obey no spawning rules, and as you can see, it can get quite interesting in here now. So yeah, gonna have to have a think about that. We might have to, I'll have to investigate if there's any way of overcoming that. Maybe moving the killing chamber somewhere else. However, yeah, I might even have to build a new mob farm somewhere else, purpose built. But anyway, makes for interesting times in here, I'll tell you that. But I'm gonna go and get on with my my stuff and things. Okay, so here's a place I don't think I've been on camera in a while. The Wither Farm and the Blaze Spawner within a spawner. Our little nether base here. I do come here. But hello, can I? What? Why can I not right? Hey? Why could I not right click? Huh? What? That is... What? Is that my mouse or... No, because if I hold the sword, it doesn't flick the sword in and out. I don't know. Right, okay. We have... yeah, I do come here. Mostly to try to get... try and kill withers, basically. To get wither skulls. And as you might guess, by the lack of a third beacon in the world, not been entirely successful. So we are going to spruce up this farm a little bit. So what we're going to do is pop this down here for a sec. Right. We're going to make this this farm kind of a bit more automated. Okay, right, cool. So the first thing, what we're going to aim to do is to drop the guys down. Now, I have a feeling. Let's have a look. We are at Y55. Oh, actually, we should be able to drop them down far enough to bring them to a reasonable state of dishealth. But we are going to want... Oh, didn't mean to do that. We're going to want an area down below to collect them. And it's going to be definitely lower than the lava. So what we're going to do is I'm going to stand in each corner. And I'm going to drop gravel until we get each corner mapped out. And then I'll see you down below. Okay, step 2 is to pop out here wearing nothing but a bow, a pick and a smile and some fire resist. Oh, let's have a quick peep first. Yep, there's a gravel column. There's one, and be one over there. Is there not one over there? Okay, we've got 3. So that will sort us for the moment. Yep, so we take some fire resist. And while we're here, we might as well just clear all of this out. Well, some of this anyway. And yeah, we do something rather bonkers. Whee! Oh, this update is bugged. The snapshot is completely and utterly bugged. Block updates seem to just stop happening after a while. Unless I relog. Right, okay, let's get up out of there. Wasted my fire resist. Okay. Right. Let me think. Right, I've not used any of the new things in the snapshot, so I'm going to revert back to the to 1.51. Back in a moment. Okay, we're back in good old 151. Let's have a look. Right, hopefully all that gravel I put down is still there. It's just under. Whee! Poof. It's just under the lava, hopefully. So. Yay, block updates. Right, so we do this until we map out the full extent of the area under the Nether farm, the Wither farm. Okay, I'll come back to you. Okay, so as you can see, I've mapped out this area in line with the netherrack border there, nether brick border, and I'm currently filling this thing. I was using gravel, but I rather rapidly ran out of that, so I am reduced to the painstaking and laborious task of wading around with fire resist on and basically just doing this, which is a painful process. Yeah. But I thought I'd bring you in and show you the pains I go to. Oh dear. Anyway, onwards and upwards, slowly. Be back with you. Okay, so time for a progress update. Yeah, I'll be okay. As you can see, I filled in a fair old chunk of this. And oh, hello, Magma Cube. What a stately descent. Oh, yeah, you're there. You're really there. Right. Yep, I've filled in a fair old chunk of this. And the more I think about this, the more I want to bring this above being a purely functional build. It's not going to be massively technologically advanced, simply because I'm retrofitting an existing farm, and I want to build a farm like this. If the plan had always been to thingy, I'd been always upgrade it in this way. I pretty much felt that what I have currently would be good enough. So anyway, with it not being like the best in terms of like custom built with the Skele Farms, or purpose built rather, I'm thinking what I'm going to do, and it's kind of an excuse actually, because I want to do it anyway, or I kind of want to do it. At the same time, I don't want to do it, but I want to make it an aesthetic build. Obvious reasons why I want to do it. The reason why I'm a bit ambivalent about it is I've kind of got an idea in my head, and I don't know how easy it's going to be to pull off and make it look good. So yeah, we'll have to see about that one. But yeah, that should be enough for now. Yeah, so the actual... Oh, I should explain how the farm's going to work. At the moment, I'm just laying these down to do a bit of a test. I just want to drop some mobs through and see if they die at all. I think this is low enough that even from the bottom floor, the guy should die. How I'm going to make this work is we're going to have alternating kind of rows of slabs at two different heights. So like one row here, one next row there again. So we'll be able to walk between like these rows and kill stuff by sword. It's not going to be terribly accurate in like getting them all down to like half a heart, but really I want to kill pretty much anything that spawns out of this with a looting sword anyway. So as long as they're brought down to one sword kill, that's actually fine by me. Speaking of which, let's seems we're going up into the farm for this next bit. Let's go grab some stuff. Armor. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to poke a hole into the farm, into the floor of the farm, and I'm going to attempt to push a mob down there. But not blaze. Obviously blazers, they don't take fall damage. Ooh. Shift, I always forget it. Shift. Whoa. You are close. Thank you. Magma cubes aren't going to work because they'll just split, and I don't know what the health is on those things. Eee. Give me a creams. Creamy delight. Cool. Always useful in a project like this, because I'm guzzling down these fire resistance potions like they are free. Okay, let's break that out and say, come on. Ah, that is interesting. I was kind of hoping that that would be low enough for them to die, but obviously not. We'll try one more, because I think pigmen can spawn with invisible armor, just like zombies can. Throwback to the days from before they could spawn with visible armor. Ugh. Come here. Go on, fetch. No? Okay. Now, as far as I'm aware, pigmen and wither skellies and normal skellies all have the same health. Right, so that is too high. And there are a few too pigmen down here for me to chance testing how many hits I've just brought them down to. So what we'll do is just pull some slabs out from below here. And drop them down a block and repeat the test. So, yep, thank you. Finished with that hole. I can put the panes back. Okay, let's see if I can get another guy down there. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Ah, right, so that is death. Now, I think that should do us pretty well. Okay, I'll explain what the idea is. Basically, what we're going to do is, let's think about this. I'm just thinking. What we're going to do is we're going to install moving floors, basically. I'll tell you what, let me grab some supplies and I'll show you. Hello. Oh. Oh, look at that! And this just goes to prove, really, if you want to get wither schools, work on a project in the Nether. Nice. Same thing happened when I was originally building this. I got most of my wither schools while actually building it. Okay, cool. Job done. Let's go home. No, so what we're going to do is, let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. What we are going to do is, let's see, we're going to put pistons facing inwards along here. So we'll do that for now. Like that. And they can push up to 12 blocks, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, if that's right, that works out very well. Do like that. Okay, I'm just setting this up kind of quick and dirty for you. For those of you who've not seen this trick. Let's put some redstone along here and hope that I've got my maths right. Tell you what, some levers would help. Yay! My frap shows us recording, but my thingy doesn't. Just a sec. Okay, somehow my timer is stopping when I start recording and starting when I stop, so goodness knows how long this episode has been going for. Okay. So if we put a lever here, beautiful. So that pushes the floor that way, and it, and then we'll have redstone on the other side, and that'll push the floor back the first way. Beautiful. Well, there you go. And the thing is, mobs, that's not what I wanted to do. I wonder if items do it. Apparently not. But mobs will fall through the floor when it moves like that. So what we'll do is we'll basically have the mobs. Oh, big one over there. Come on. Come on, boy. Hello. Come on. Come on. We'll have the floor shifting, so they'll shift at the same time. All of the floors will shift to one side and then all shift to the other, which might be a bit of a lag machine, but it'll mean that the mobs... Oh, my phone's not on silent. The mobs will all kind of... They'll only fall one floor at a time. So they'll fall from floor to floor to floor and then out the bottom. Come on. Let's try it. You kind of need it running on a clock for it to work properly. Oh no. Let me set a simple clock up, and I'll see if I can show you this in action. Okay, so I've hooked a clock up. It's a hopper clock because I like them. Got a bottle potion going round and round there, and when I put in comparators, read the hoppers, it's just quick and dirty. When I put this piece of redstone in, you can see the floor is, hopefully you can see, depending on YouTube, the floor is shifting back and forth, or at least a portion of it is. So, if we, as there are no mobs here at the moment, if we go down to the bottom, which of course is part of the point, we're low enough down that mobs can spawn in the farm. Without us having to go away, which is currently not the case. So, yeah, the floor's a bit glitchy, it looks a bit glitchy, but if I wait here for a little while, we should see some stuff drop. And I guess I'll sit here. I'll cut out the next bit of the recording, but I'll keep it recording so we can catch it. And there we go. Straight through the floor. So I'll need to tweak the timing. It seems that they can stand there for a while before falling through, so I'm going to want to tweak that, experiment a bit. At the moment I've got the floor height that will cause death, but sorry, email. But when the floor is set up for thingy, to be used as a farm, then what we'll do is we'll have half slabs at this height, which will bring them down to, it might need to be higher actually, it might need to be a block higher. There you go, straight through the floor. I'll need to experiment, to be honest, once all the floors are set up, because I don't know if they're going to take fall damage moving through the floors. I'm hoping not. But ideally, we'll have strips at this height, and at this height, sorry, come on, there we go, at this height, like that, and a slab floor like that. So we'll be able to walk along, bashing them with a looting sword, Bob, or walk along, and they'll either land on here and have a bit of health, or on here and have almost no health. That's the plan. But anyway, until next time, guys, take care of yourselves.